Dude, the digital hero is among us. I'm Oga Rain, one of the 3 legendary Trichroma dudes. I'm a protected dude of the blue house beam, but up against the stallions, my powers are not strong enough to protect the programs of my house. But I can be of great help to you, if you're up for it. My legendary dude code will merge with your digital hero code. Then every time you summon me, I'll come to your help and eliminate any enemies causing you problems. Remember that to summon me, your Trichroma energy must be sufficiently high to communicate with my code. If you find my room, it's not quite as untidy as that of my buddy, Dio Beam. You'll find a fraction of the backup copy of the creator's first memory. Come on, time is of the essence. May the Trichroma be with you. Interesting. Raises extreme program bathed in its eternal wisdom, as its roots bathed in vast knowledge of the blue simulation. Chaos. What? How is it hitting me? What?
Rest in force.
Rest in force. Oh, dude, I'm getting my ass kicked. Dude, what the fuck?
Rest in force.
This dude is pretty rough. The lighthouse. Oh. Nice. Docking code. Narita boy, contemplate the majestic ruins of the technocrats who abandoned progress. Skyscrapers, entire cities, and technologically advanced neighborhoods used to stand here. Progress from the Blue House beam used to be called technocrats, agents that managed huge databases studying the trichroma and iterating through its code. It was ever more complex and close to that of the capital, but at its technological peak came a paradigm shift, a split. Some technocrats abandoned progress, gradually beginning to deprecate it, and began to meditate by the sacred trees, leaving a less complicated code that was more connected to the elegant and ancestral functions of the blue simulation. They transcended the apparent and stopped looking outward in order to focus on the inner, subtle and powerful intangible. And they stopped building cities to compile sacred trees, powerful program profoundly immersed in the blue simulation or source code. They called themselves the Blue Clan and abandoned progress, leaving behind their technocrat suits, and letting their skyscrapers and cities become bug-ridden through lack of repair and turn into the ruin you see before you know. For technocrats who didn't embrace the Blue Clan's new wave, there was no choice but to emigrate to the capital of the Digital Kingdom. From there, they monitored the Blue Beam code. They held their brothers from the Blue Clan and worked with agents of the capital to manage the data of the Digital Kingdom. Ever since the lighthouse went out, the fog event has used up space and limitless bitrate. Sailing any further than this point is very dangerous. We cannot come with you. This boat is a ramshackle. We were told to bring you here, to the island of the compiler, who explained to you how to progress. Oh, it's saying what red one is. Alright, red is circle. Red is circle. Welcome, I'm the compiler. I will compile. Wait, you already see what yellow and blue is as well. What the fuck? Yellow and blue are the same. Yellow, blue. You must use this transcriptor. The agent portal assembled will take to Floppy Island, the place where the floppy board code was programmed. You must find the programmers who created the floppy board code. Bring me back its code compiled in a techno-key, and I'll take care of generating a functional and stable copy for you. Oh, interesting. Alright. Where about the floppy islands? Access to the cavern of the well. Ouch. Witch. Okasan, mother. Old telephone box. I think this is the transport that goes to the thing, I guess. Ring, ring. Narita boy, hi, we're calling you from the office of the Technocrat Committee in the capital of the Digital Kingdom. Motherboard has informed us that of your arrival in the Digital Kingdom, and we want to remind you that we have a data dump Technokey ready for you with all the floppy boards, the updated architecture. So come and visit us in the capital whenever you like, using the transcript that's on top of the building from where you're listening to me. By the way, a committee member asked me to tell you that if you find a Technokey that opens up the office balcony, could you please bring it to us? He says he was recently on Floppy Island prescribing some deprecated data and managed to lose it ever since. We haven't been able to air the office, thank you. Alright, so yellow could be Stripe. Could be a Stripe. Red could be a V. Narita boy, I've got something for you. The blue clan's access the key to the onsen. But you need the power up to break those collisions. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they keep that power up at the reception desk at the Tourist Information Center behind the door. The agents updated its code, but I'm told them about that strange collision. Blue is also that. Oh, we can go in there. Oh. Panels found to create a floppy board code architecture. Okay. Alright, let's go in here first. Wonderful, you managed to get here. Here, Narita boy, this data dump techno key is a distillation of all our algorithmic know-how. Very proud to offer you the very best floppy port we've been able to design. Remember to dump the data in the Techno-Guru console. He'll compile a stable copy for you. Oh, didn't my Technocrat companion give you my messages? You see? I can't seem to find the Techno key that gives next to the balcony. I spent days trying to ventilate the office. As you can tell, the air is still with the lines of code. If you go back to the island and you remember, please could you look for the Techno key to the balcony. Okay. Alright, let's go left. Ouch. Alright, there's nothing there. Oh! Leo-chan. Oh. Alright, got a balcony key. Ah, fuck me. With the boy, we managed to intercept the stallion key with a dual layer of encryption. Use it to access the inside of the stallion chest. This chest event appeared from nowhere alongside the onsen in the last revision. We think the stallion program that dwells within it has stolen one of the backup floppy disks. Remember, you can use this floppy disk to retrieve the greatest first memory, the one that was destroyed by the hacker nuts in the chamber of... Stallion chest. When you're ready, take out a floppy board and surf beyond the simulation, ride the code waves, feel the breezy bend, and ensure that the stallion trembles in your wake. Floppy board. I'm not sure if this is a... Oh no. Oh. Great. I remember a new home. My grandparents welcomed me in their little house in the valley. I remember going with my grandfather to watch the horse racing every Sunday. My grandmother didn't approve of those excursions, but he knew how much I loved to watch those stallions charging forth like rays of light while the ground trembled on their hoofs. Under their hoofs, I think. That's what it said. I dreamed of being a samurai knight, set astride my steed, holding a tricolored sword, colors of the trichroma. I explained this to my grandfather, fascinated by the mystical vapors of the hot springs. I also remember being the object of my classmates' taunts. I knew my blood came from two different worlds, and now a third world was growing up inside me, the digital kingdom, the kingdom of the three trichroma beams. Still need to go to the freaking lighthouse, man. He's not responding, Narita boy. He's not opening the door or answering calls. The lighthouse keeper isn't giving any signs of cyclical activity. We're worried because of fog simulation. Pure chicanery of the blue simulation has caused many programs in the blue house to be sucked up into it. We were fleeing in their boats from the lurking stallion, and the lighthouse had always guided them to the coast. Find a way to exit the lighthouse and see what's happened to the lighthouse keeper. For the glory of Trachroma, I reactivated the beam that guides our people. So I can go in there. What? Where? Hell's bells, I fell asleep. May the Creator forgive me. I was scanning the horizon as usual when I was overcome with worry and dark thoughts about the stallions. I lay down for a while counting electric sheep to calm myself down and fell fast asleep. I'm sorry, the fog event must already have been triggered in true pure mode. And my brother, the receptionist? He must be so worried. Do me a favor while I activate the lighthouse subroutines. Take him his techno key. It doesn't open any doors, but my photo's on it. If you give it to him, he'll know I sent it and that I'm fine. I've always had a feeling it would be a good idea to press my face onto a floppy disk. This could also be a thing over here, this thing. That could be a code actually for blue. That's a very, very shitty code to find, to be honest. Holy shit, that's pretty ridiculous if that's a code. Redbeard. I'm dead. Ho 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 ho. Wait. Oh, okay, here we go. Ho 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 ho. Okay, so it definitely is the freaking bird. What the hell? Ah, oh, come on, my dude. Dude, this is rough. Oh, come on, dude. I tap it, but it doesn't work. That's rough. That's a rough boss battle. That's a rough boss battle. Holy shit. No, I literally pressed like 1 second extra. Look at that. You literally have to like do it super fast. Oh, god dang it. Alright, here we go. Touché! Touché! Captain Lestal never lot again. Floppy back up. What is my sense picking up on? This floppy disk with a printed face on my brother is surely proof of that he's still operational. Only he could have given it to you as proof that the King God is still anchored to the lines of the Digital Kingdom. I can't thank you enough, Digital Stranger. If you're looking for my key to the onsen, I have to tell you that I don't have it. In the depths of despair and thinking the worst, I decided to leave it in the safekeeping of the Ancient Ones. Programs as old as the Blue Simulation supervise the programs of the... Oh sorry, you'll find them through this door. Alright. Downstab. Finally I got a downstab. Took forever. Crap. The crabs. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. 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 Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, fuck. We, the Asian ones of the waterfall, have been summoned. Narita boy, the blue is strong within you. Strong is the hope that you offer the houses of the Trichroma and all the digital kingdom. We know why you've called on us. You're looking for a techno key, the one that will give you access to the pride of our house, the onsen of the blue beam. The person responsible for it asked that we put it in safekeeping in case something happened or if you came looking for it. So here it is. Remember that you will need its sister techno key, the blue cleanse copy. It also has a double lock like the House of the Blue Beam. You'll need to understand its duality to enter. Supporting your battle from the blue simulation's deepest state of meditation. Our code will clothe and protect you, as will that of the many stages of the Azure Ones throughout the digital kingdom. This mystical and barely perceptible network exists, on where we can subtly help you to be the best hero that has ever set foot on the hexadecimal ground of the digital kingdom. Good luck, son of the Trichroma. We got a techno key. Can I stand there? No. I cannot. Oops. Yeah. About that. Pretty sure I pressed the dodge button, but apparently didn't register. I wonder if there was anything in here, but doesn't seem like it. Or in here, like, oh, there is something here actually. Oh, here we go. Red. Let's see here. So yellow could be this. Alright, that's not it. What was red? That. Nope. Oh. Do I need more? Because I got the full floppy disk now, but... Alright, yellow... Holy crap. Holy shit. I need to go up here. Now I need to go this way. You found me, I've been looking out for you. I'm the guru of the Blue Clan, well, one of many. They gave me the job of watching over the Blue Clan's Techno Key, one of the 2 copies that opens the currently sealed doors of the onsen, our thermal baths. Here, with this key and the Technocrat Techno Key, you can exit the onsen, free to create a memory and expel the stallions. Rumor has it there is a stallion fish in there causing mayhem. Do you know? Narita boy? Ever since the split between the Technocrats and the Blue Clan, the only thing that unites us, that brings us together, is our onsen, our thermal baths. They're immersed in the purified waters of the blue simulation. We converse, share knowledge, and gradually manage to find an understanding between our different ways of interpreting the code of the blue house beam. Alright. Yellow, red, blue. Interesting. Narita boy, we seal the door to the main bats. There's a terrible stallion threat in the form of an evil carp. It's gobbling up our clients and permanently erasing them from the source code. The problem is that this aberrant carp is blocking access to the creator's memories. There's a techno key with security locks that can reopen the door to the main bats. The Taiko Sensei can help you find it. It's a pity you can't enjoy your stay more. We hope you'll come back and see us under happier circumstances. Summit of the perpetual glitch. Oh. Soul Ripper. I understand that the code is simpler and at the same time meddlingly elegant, but has it really come to hugging trees with all the progress we've made? Alright. Techno key found. The Naku Naku. Oh, there's the yellow. So I didn't even have to like figure it out, like brute force it. Naku nak, naku nak. Fish koi. Oh shit. The hell? I don't understand this at all. Dude, how am I going to... Eh? Oh, you can stand up there. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, this makes more sense now. It's still a weird boss fight though. Oh god, how the hell are you supposed to know? Dude! Garbage. Just garbage. Garbage! Ah, garbage! What? It's over there. Oh, what? Garbage. Okay. Three, four, five, six, seven. I remember the moment when I waved goodbye to my childhood and my personal belongings. The last goodbye to my grandfather's photo. I remember saying goodbye to my grandmother without a kiss or a hug, just as I had been taught. It didn't matter that we longed to hold each other because we knew in doing that we would just make our parting harder. I knew I would miss her. Tough and stringy in her kimono, like the bamboo trees in the forests of time. I crossed the lost forest, the one that connects all the dimensions, to try and find myself. During my journey, I meditated and intensified my signal to the energy with the energy of the Trachroma, an energy that flowed in me or through me, I never knew which. An energy that welled up spontaneously when Mother left us and was balanced in the center of the three beams. Naka, the kanji character that symbolized the center, the equilibrium. Years went by and then I met her. She gave me her love and I gave her what remained of mine. After leaving the last forest, a new connection had formed. We got engaged, everything happened very quickly, then we had a son. Well, that was very... That sped up very quickly, holy shit. Well then. The red beam! Red house. Diaspora station. Narita boy, you've reached the ruins of the ancient abode of the Red House beam. This is where Him's power emerged, and it was here he was vanquished for the first time. Our brother programs from the House of the Red Beam lived here, but after the betrayal by him and the brother programs who followed him, they decided to initiate the Diaspora. So the ruins and remember your mission is to free the creator's memories. You must remember in order to expel him from the digital kingdom. By the way, the entrance to the ruins is blocked. Find a way to get inside. Yellow V, by the way. Oh, blue. Him was intent on destabilizing the Trichroma. His code was insidious and malign. He abandoned all equilibrium and sanity and possessed by the lure of power, hungered by the supremacy of his house, crushing the other beams. But together with the rest of the supervisor programs, we mount a fierce opposition to him's evil intentions. Him and his acolytes of the rebel from the Rebellion, Exalian, Code. Okay. Rated Trichroma. If you look closely, the symbol of the stallion house is our symbol. They've kidnapped Johnny Heat, the legendary dude of the Red House beam. Arcanauts extracted him from the console that connected with the Quartz and the Stallion Squad and took him through the Asian portal, the one we used to expel the Stallions. We have to find his glove, our supervisor program. It's traveling the train that never stops, the train in perpetual motion. The glove has a backup copy that opened the door that leads to the Asian portal. Oh, Narita boy, it's been cycles since anyone came looking for a techno ticket to board a train of perpetual motion. Here you need to insert it in the monolith console. Our train driver will receive an encrypted code to come collect you. The monolith console is at the day's power station. Do you know that it is from the very station that the Exodus from my brothers took place? Dash stab. Whoa. White noise. What a weird fucking enemy. Rita boy, welcome to the train of perpetual motion. Much has been taken from us, including the most prized possession for our program of the digital kingdom, our sacred tree. Him wrapped it in the flames of final incantation before crossing the port of forever. Not sure where I need to put that. I think. Oh wait, I think I know where. Is it here? Yeah. Iron jelly. Jesus. Whoa. Dude, the digital heroes among us. I'm Johnny Heat, one of the 3 legendary Trichroma dudes. I'm the protective brother of the Red House Beam. The Stallions ambushed me. They came out of nowhere and blocked my attack events. Rescue Johnny Heat. Hex. I remember that Trichroma was dumping data that was overclocking my mind. I designed the architecture of a digital kingdom during nights that turned into days and then back into nights. I was so immersed in these complex functions and impossible algorithms that I didn't realize my mind no longer felt like part of the equation. She left me, taking her son with her. Well, yep. That's what happens, man. There's the ancient portal that connects the memory of the creator with the sacred tree. We need your help, which is why we've reconfigured your arrival to be here on the train of perpetual motion. get in there, so I need to go from around. Wait, what? Ah, motherfucker. So the explosion actually hurts. What the hell was this about?
Rest in force.
Titan. Rich boy, help us, the glove is out of control. Go up on the roof on the tram, make your way back to the glove's carriage. You'll find a hatch on the roof through which you can get into his rooms. The glove is powerful, he'll put up a fight. If you overcome him, he'll auto-reset, but if you don't, the glove, now controlled by the stallions, will derail the train and what little remains of the red house beam will be erased from the source code forever. Oh, fucking. Oh! I fell down. Prepare yourself to feel the pain we designed in the Stellar Dimension. Glove. Holy shit! Dude, there's no way! What the fuck? Oh man, already getting hit here. Dude, why am I getting hit by these things? Ah. Dude. That's some bullshit and you know it. Ah. Oh, really? Thank you, Narita boy. I needed a good fight to free me of the evil code that the Italians contaminated me with through the corrupt techno ticket. Many thanks, Narita boy. Trichroma is powerful within you. Acolytes hailing from many places gathered at my door. Cloaked in red, they let themselves seduce by a dark console that I created under the influence of him. A powerful program that either I invoked or found me. I'll never know which. I remember realizing that sorrow and loss were part of the very nature of the red beam of the trichroma. A dark, red and powerful force unbalancing the harmony of my algorithms, the red beam took over while mumbling a pernicious code. A dark program him rose up and whispered an arcane and dangerous code to me. The supremacy of the red beam was based on seduction and danger, power and fear. He had made, a cult figure of him. I only wrote his malicious code in this dimension. He then began to disseminate his ideas through me and my code. Subject to his desires, I became the guru of his cult, the cult of him and his stallions, the cult of the red beam. I remember him whispering to me that the computer born of my work would be called Stallion Plus. He told me that he would use it to emerge into our dimension and rule the world. I remember suddenly awaking from my lethargy when the police arrested me. They had appeared in the temple premises. A numb hungover feeling prevented me from realizing the magnitude of the unbalance I was creating. Alright, just 3 more after this. House complete. Good work, Narita boy. Your deeds precede you. I'm already working on a melodic synthesized tune that tells of your saga. Here it is, the access techno key to the capital of the digital kingdom. Update and verified against the implemented code. Good luck.
And a broad chest. Well, it's pure chewing satisfaction.
Oh, I can't go back. Interesting.
Pure chewing satisfaction.
I'd like to meet you.
Enter the capital of the digital kingdom. Where's the boy? Finally you've arrived. There's been a tragedy. Him has kidnapped Motherboard. We don't know how he managed to dismantle all our encryption ciphers to reach her. He's holding her captive in the core, in the vacuum from which our source code issues. We're devastated because Motherboard is suffering. Reading her code and every line of it tells of indescribable pain. He is torturing her. You must hurry, but first you must confront another threat. Mercenaries killed various members of the Stallion Force and they are now walking by his side, as big as buildings, wreaking chaos and destruction throughout the capital. We think because he's so close to the Trichroma source codes in the core, him's code is feeding directly from the channel of the red beam. His powers are becoming so great that he's managed to reskill his minions to so they're gigantic now. You must go to the yellow quarters. Some technofathers are waiting for you there and will give you a big Narita upgrade. Alright. Corridor to the control center, okay. There's nothing this way. Seriously, my dude? Gonna do this now? What? The hell's that thing? Oh. Come on, my dude. Dude. Dude, I'm getting my ass kicked here. Jesus! I'm gonna die. Oh God. Dude, that's not what I wanted to do. Ugh. Oh, no. Alright, are we done? Jesus. The Stallion code is extending into every last nook and cranny. Look, that's the anomaly you detected in your error console. I'll patch it so you can continue with your routine. This way, Narita boy. Get ready to use your floppy board. The quickest way to get to the yellow beam core is through the canals of the blue quarter. Your brother agent commented in the code that you're looking for a big Narita upgrade. I quake at the very prospect of the big N code. We never thought you would need it, but him has shown himself to be much more powerful and resourceful than we'd originally thought. The big Narita, the big N, exponential N, is prototype. Still in the testing stage, and we don't have any choice. We need to get motherboard back. You must destroy the giant stallions. In this, our darkest hour, you are our only hope. Something else here? No. Let's go. That's a big guy. There's a button there. Yellow quarter, okay. What's further up? Oh, there's a portal there. But I don't have any input anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much now. Chappelle of the Technofathers. Bar of the Thirsty Horseman. Next to the capital's thermal baths. Oh god, this dude again. Oh, now we've got other dudes as well here. Being a piece of shit. Oh my god. That didn't do anything. Ugh, why was it so fast this time? That was weird. Here we go. Oh god. Okay. Welcome back, Narita boy. Oh, we're at the balcony again. Here, Technofather gave me the access key to the Thirsty Horseman bar. He said for you to meet him there. Alright, let's go to the Technofather. What's further on the left? Nothing? Okay. I also have to keep my eyes peeled for like any symbols. Oh, here it is. Where did we go wrong? Don't think about that, it's obsolete data. Do you know Meteor's poem? Meteor's program? Lady of the Waterfall? Motherboard uploaded to the repository in a new cycle update. Narita boy, finally I listened to my cousin. I came to the capital and now I'm working with him. I thought that by coming to the capital I'd escape the stallion invasion, but right here and now it's getting worse. Finish them off, Narita boy. Reinstate harmony and return peace to the digital kingdom. Narita boy, welcome to the capital. You found me. We were worried with the door sealed, no up-to-date news was getting through to us. Take this techno key, it gives access to our chapel, inside in which you'll find what you're looking for. Alright. Which is the chapel of the Technofathers. Or chapel. Alright, here we go. Just give me a second though. Alright, let's go. I still cannot open this first one though. Probably after I checked all of them I can check this one. Pretty sure. Yep, the cops. She came to visit me, my wife, and she brought our son, the chosen one, the Trichroma's anointed. They were both there, like the beams of the Trichroma that were missing in the last equation. He brought things back into balance. Thanks to him, I managed to focus. He helped me when the red beam had totally consumed me. I managed to reconnect from the center with the Trichroma. The equation became stable once more, and I managed to erase him from the system's architecture, or at least I thought I had. Alright, 2 more. This is one of the totems that run into the capital. Motherboard allows us to investigate the nature of his spontaneous and mysterious code. But we must use low intensity code, paper and pen, so we don't alter the data flow that runs between the totem and the source code. We've learned a lot about the totemic mechanics, about how everything is connected and how stable their code is. We envy you, Narita boy, because you're the only one who can summon the totemic code and have it communicate with you, relate to you, and allow you encrypted access to the creator's memories. Sparks of cosmic consciousness that we'll never be able to experience, but in part, that is the beauty of the mystery of our creation. Big N, the nth power, the ultimate upgrade. Yours is the power, yours is the glory. Go into the street, climb the axis of harmony, and walk crushing stallion as you go, toward the freedom of the digital kingdom. Big Narita. Alright. Let's go. Autobots, roll out. Big Narita is all of Narita Boy's basic move. Jump, attack, dodge, shoulder bash, uppercut, and down stab. Alright. It's Godzilla, bro. You wanna get fucked? Let's go. I actually got hit there. The fuck? Core building. This is a recording, reproducing a encrypted message. Narita boy, if you're listening to this message, it means that him has managed to capture me. I suspected he was on my trail, observing me, learning. I noticed the presence of his code, coiled through parts of mine, and he used this opportunity. A backdoor into my code, and now he has me. By holding on to me, him is trying to make you come to him. wants to confront you in the ultimate battle. He knows that if you free all of the creator memories, the creator will remember and will realize that him has extended through his code. With the creator awake, him's options are zero. Him knows this and won't let that happen. Go carefully, my dear digital hero. Him is more powerful than ever. Oh, here's another one. Like right away. Holy shit. I remember feeling the trichroma once again strong within me. After the separation, I poured my love onto my son and the project he inspired, Narita 1. A computer that worked like a portal to the digital kingdom, I compiled my visions of the trichroma in a piece of hardware that was unique at the time. I also designed a game, Narita Boy, the story of the savior of the trichroma, because he was my savior. He had rescued me from the rat inside. Once the work was complete, I just needed to find a distributor to market both Narita 1 and its game, Narita Boy, a tribute to my son. An old slot machine company showed an interest in my project. The negotiations progressed and we soon reached an agreement. I went to visit them with a finished prototype to draw up the contract. I couldn't have been more surprised when I realized that the directors of the company were my father's two ex-business partners. I remember their faces from my old life in Japan decades before, when I was only a boy and he had abandoned me. I abandoned the breakfast, leaving the contract unsigned. I felt as he had done, because I knew the pain that I was beginning to feel would grow and summon him, and the red beam would return to destabilize the trichroma. I decided to take charge of the distribution myself. I presented Narita 1 to the media along with its exclusive game Narita Boy. Word of mouth did the rest. Holy shit. Feel the pain on the board, free yourself, and feel the true red beam in your coat. Narita boy, please, you have to destroy him now. It's now or never. We're in the core. Him is in the core. The kingdom is in great danger. You and your little digital hero are going to be deprecated and erased from the code once and for all. You, Narita boy, I despise you. You're a pest, distracting us from our goal, and your mission is in vain. You know that you're alone. You cannot wipe out my stallions. The source code is crawling with worms that are generating dimensional doors for us. Only your creator is capable of holding us back, and he's forgotten. As for you, you're going to be erased from the code right now. Prepare to feel the true force of the Triachroma. Dude, what the hell is that bullshit? Dude. Ah. Holy shit! dudes.
Rest in force.
Oh, that was rough. Ah! What the hell is that about? What the fuck? Oh! I did it! How did you do it? How did you overcome my digital form? I don't think you're done with me. I've been designing this plan for a long time now, way before you even existed. Sowing doubt and fear, whispering and conspiring. In the shadows, plotting a master plan and stitching it all together. Now is the moment to bring the stallion invasion to your home on Earth, to conquer your dimension, putting an end to humans and imitating your souls. Because for the first time, we'll live outside of the source code, far from its system architecture, and we'll destroy you in your own home. We'll destroy you. Dude. Defeat him. You've done it, son of Dark Chroma. I always knew you would. You fought fearlessly and with courage and determination. Now, not only are you a hero, you're a master of the Trichroma, supervised program. Thank you, Narita boy. I'm very proud of you, like a mother of her son. Now you can liberate the last memory of the creator and reinstate the creator's memory. Once the memory is recovered, he can eliminate the stallion event from the system. I remember being eager to give the first prototype of Narita 1, the original console, to my son. Although deep down I knew it was a poisoned chalice. Because I knew that he was the chosen one. I knew that him used my weakness to destabilize me and attack the digital kingdom. And I knew that one day he would manage to conjure up a new and wicked plan to try again. Yep, we are his son. I kinda knew this was coming. That was why the very first Narita 1 console ended up in the hands of my son. And for that same reason, my son never stopped playing at being Narita boy, exploring and understanding the digital kingdom through that crude simulation. Because one day he would receive a calling from motherboard, a call for help to save the digital kingdom, a call for Narita boy. I still can't get in here though.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, this is taking a very, very weird turn.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Ho.
It's a beat 'em up now. Oh, to be continued.
The red people have gone crazy.
Alright. It's going to be a beat 'em up afterwards. Interesting. Oh, it's doing the same shit. Okay, never mind then. Alright, well, I guess I'm done with the game then. That's it. I guess the sequel will be a beat 'em up. But yeah, I'm done. Thanks for watching everyone, and take care.